One Night Only arrives in German theaters on August 27th, 2026 after its US release on August 7th, with the kind of premise that immediately sounds either brilliantly absurd or completely doomed. In this slightly dystopian version of the United States, premarital sex is illegal except for one night each year. During those 12 hours, Allie, played by Monica Barbaro, and Owen, played by Callum Turner, keep crossing paths. Both are initially looking for somebody else, but it quickly becomes obvious that what is growing between them is more complicated than the next available hookup. Director Will Gluck, who already proved with Easy A and Anyone But You that he knows how to keep a modern rom-com moving, uses a very clear formula here. Attractive leads, fast banter, New York nightlife, eccentric supporting characters, and a high concept rule that keeps creating new obstacles. The movie works best whenever it simply stays with Allie and Owen. Barbaro and Turner have enough chemistry to pull genuine warmth out of a very artificial setup. Their smaller conversations, their awkwardness, and the fact that both are more romantic than the world around them give the story an emotional center. New York also helps. The city feels loud, crowded, and restless, which fits this ridiculous annual exception surprisingly well. Gluck keeps the night visually busy without making it repetitive. The problem is that the longer you think about this world, the less convincing it becomes. The government bans premarital sex, implanted sensors monitor people, and yet the movie usually treats the entire system like an elaborate party gimmick. That could work if the satire were genuinely sharp. Instead, One Night Only is remarkably cautious. It raises interesting questions about control, dating, loneliness, and the commercialization of intimacy, but rarely does much with them. Before long, the story falls back on familiar romantic comedy machinery. The many cameos and side characters are similarly mixed. They keep the pace lively and create variety, but the night can start to feel like a string of sketches rather than one organic journey. More importantly, a movie built around such a provocative idea often seems afraid of its own premise. That does not make it bad, but it makes the result far less daring than the setup promises. And that is frustrating, because the concept could easily have supported either a much wilder comedy or a much sharper piece of social satire. Instead of pushing into uncomfortable territory, the film repeatedly chooses the safer romantic beat. In the end, One Night Only works best when you stop taking its world too seriously. As a romantic comedy, it is charming, energetic, and well acted. As satire about government control and modern sexuality, it remains frustratingly shallow. Monica Barbaro and Callum Turner rescue a lot through sheer presence, and for an easygoing night at the movies, that is still enough. The result is entertaining in the moment, but it leaves behind far fewer ideas than its setup initially suggests. For me, One Night Only earns 6.5 out of 10.